Hi, I'm Davina, and I'm recovering from complex post-traumatic stress disorder and narcissistic abuse. And today I would like to talk to you about the grief and loss that you will experience on this journey of awakening. Yeah, I guess I'm feeling a little bit sad today, and just reflecting on how much change, how much loss that I've experienced in the last few years in particular. And yeah, as you start to grow and awaken, you will naturally need to start letting go of things, letting go of situations, relationships, people in your life that just aren't fitting you anymore. And at the beginning, it's, you might find that you're in a lot of resistance because part of you is starting to realize that this person is just, not right for you or not fitting you anymore. But there'll be a party that really fights that really wants to just hang on and keep things the same. And you might really want to hang on to that fantasy image that you have of this person, whether that's your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, mother, sister, brother, whatever it is, whoever it is. So at the beginning, I know for me, I had a lot of internal struggle and conflict about that, and I went back and forth for years before I left my husband. So yeah, at the beginning, it can be really rough. Because there's as you start to grow, as you start to evolve and come out of your excuse me, old patterns and things, as you start to get healthier, maybe you're starting to meditate, or maybe you're starting to read some books on some self-help books and things like that. Maybe you're starting to watch YouTube videos like this one, or like so many out there that are, about progress, about self-development. And so maybe you're starting to make these changes, but maybe some of the people in your lives are not, maybe you're growing like this and they're growing like this, or maybe not at all. And so there's the gap starts to widen as you realize that you are on a different path than the people around you. So that is, a really difficult part of the awakening is leaving these people and letting go. And yeah, it's a very difficult and sad thing. Even if you're leaving, someone who's been abusive to you, someone whose behaviors you find are not suitable for you, it's still going to be, painful and difficult. After I left my husband, I thought oh, now I'm going to be free and it's going to be better and all that. And really, I was just overwhelmed by grief. And and that continued as I continued to grow and started to get really clear in my values and my boundaries and how I wanted to live my life and how I wanted to be in the world and the kind of interactions I wanted to have. It started to become really more and more clear to me. And so, yeah, even friends started, as soon as I started speaking of boundaries, friends started to fall away too. And it was like, yeah, it gets to be a very kind of lonely place as you progress in this journey. So, yeah, I just want to let you know that, that you're on the right track. And it might sometimes feel wrong because you're thinking, well, am I doing this right? Because I seem to be, I don't have any relationships, or, So you are on the right track, and it's kind of like a clearing of the slate, especially if you've, mostly you've attracted a lot of unhealthy relationships, or maybe even your job situation is not really healthy for you anymore. Then yeah, it may mean, yeah, leaving a job, or maybe even moving somewhere else that's going to be a better place for you. So it takes a lot of courage, a lot of strength, and yeah, it's definitely a journey. I think that what they say, it's awakening is not a journey for the light of heart. Anyway, it yeah, it's and you, as a highly sensitive person, you have everything it takes to do this. You have absolutely everything it takes. You have that strength, you have that resiliency. And because you're able to feel your feelings, I mean, it may not come easily at the beginning, but as you start to learn how to feel your feelings, more and more you'll be able to, move through these changes and these losses. And I do believe that things start to then sort of stabilize as you, well, of course, stabilize in yourself. And then you'll find that there's a little bit less big changes going on. There'll still be, of course, um, you'll still be growing every day. um, yeah, I mean, I'm still going through quite a few changes, but I do feel it's, yeah, slightly, I have these, days where it's like, it seems like a little bit more smooth sailing, and it's still a little bumpy sometimes, but yeah, so I don't know. I hope any of this, some of this was of help to you today. And just to let you know that the grief and the loss that you're experiencing is perfectly normal, and it's absolutely okay to feel sad, to feel scared. It's also a scary journey of a lot of unknowns. So yeah, I am wishing you many, many blessings on your journey today. And I am Davina Shamaya at Boldness Blooming. Thank you for watching.